Okay, and on to the. Oh, there's Walter. I saw you, Walter, just as we changed, getting ready to start. Welcome, Walter.
Thank you. Glad to be with you.
Oh, we're happy to have you. Do you have a mat or something to work on or carpet?
Yes, I do. I have a mat.
Very good. Okay, so we're going to start seated today. I ask that you please mute yourself so we can not have any background noise as we work together. And we're going to start gently and work into it, and everybody's working at their own pace. So find a comfortable seat. You can use a cushion to prop yourself up if you need, but what we want really, if you look at my side angle, we want really to be using the core. The navel is pressing back to the spine. Shoulders are pressing back but are relaxed. Heart is coming forward. Nice tall spine. Relax the knees. You must be relaxed in the rest of your body, but focus on your posture. Let's put our hands to our heart. And we're going to do some alternate nostril breathing, Nada Shodhani. So what we do is we take our thumb, we're going to close the one nostril, we're going to take very deep inhalations and exhalations 3 times, and then we change nostrils. So let's just take a moment to find our center, closing our eyes, nice tall spine, neck is relaxed, closing right nostril, and big inhale, big exhale. Same side, inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Change sides, inhale, exhale, inhale. Really fill those lungs deeply. And as you exhale, really expel every bit of air out of your lungs. So we're getting the lungs warmed up and opened up. Last time, inhale, exhale, changing sides, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, changing sides, inhale, relax your shoulders, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and last time on your own, really get those lungs working. When you're done, place your hands on your knees and let's do a little bit of waking up the spine. So again, we're starting from a nice, strong, long spine. We're going to contract down, chin to chest, exhale down, and inhale up, pushing the heart forward, pushing the shoulders back, Micro bend in the back, looking up to the sky. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. One more time. Exhale down. Chin to chest. Feel that spine waking up gently. Inhale up and back to center. Nice tall spine. Check that your core is working. And we're going to twist each way. Right hand on left knee. Twisting, keeping the vertical spine, but twisting the upper torso. Looking over the left shoulder. Shoulders are down. Heart is pushing forward. Breathe. Starting to release the neck as well. Breathe nice and evenly, nice and deeply. One more big breath. Back to center. Let's go the other way. Left hand on right knee. Twisting around, nice straight spine. Push back that left shoulder. Look over the right. And breathe evenly. I use my left hand on my right knee to leverage a little bit, so you can twist a little further around. And usually I do that on the exhale. That's when you can get that extra millimeter, centimeter round. One more big breath. Back to center. From here, let's place our palms behind us, palms up from a straight spine. Lower the head and really go down vertebra by vertebra, relaxing the arms all the way. You may not go far, but wherever you go, we're just warming up. Let the head be heavy, let gravity do the work. Relax the knees. Feel that spine really starting to release now. And now breathe into it. Shoulders are away from the ears. Use your core here. Core is pushing back towards the spine. Sit bones are even on the ground. And now breathe deeply. Arms are relaxed. On your next inhale, roll up very slowly with control, vertebra by vertebra. Last thing to come up is the head back to our original position. And let's change legs. So sometimes it feels awkward on one side. We naturally have our way, but find that long spine, core is working, shoulders back, heart is forward. Before we start, let's open up our palms and we're going to do a few cleansing breaths. Keep your shoulders down as we inhale the arms up and exhale coming through the mouth, breathing out. You can make noise. Inhale up, exhale out. Inhale up, exhale out. One more time. Inhale up. And exhale out. Hands back on knees. And we'll do again the cat-cow in this position. Start from a long spine. And as we exhale, we chin to chest. Inhale, pushing through with the heart, lifting up the head, pushing the heart forward. Shoulders are back. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Last time. Exhale down. Inhale up. And back to our original nice, strong, long spine. And let's twist each way. Left hand on right knee. Twisting, nice long spine, shoulders back. Looking over the right shoulder now. Your back shoulder. Every time you inhale, try to grow a little taller from the base of your spine through the crown of your head. Core is working. And as you exhale, maybe you'll get a millimeter around, even more. Nice deep breathing. Relax the shoulders. One more big breath. Back to center. Other way. Right hand on left knee. Long spine, twisting around, looking over the left shoulder. Shoulders pushing back. Core is working. Grow that spine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Watch your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Back to center. This time, let's keep our arms in front, palms up, and roll down very slowly with the control all the way down. Relax the knees. Let the head be heavy, let the arms be heavy, but use your core. Sit bones are even on the ground. You can move your head side to side if you like. Get the neck a little bit loosened up. With every exhale, perhaps you'll get a little closer to the ground with the crown of your head. Shoulders away from the ears. Nice deep breathing here. On your next inhale, roll up slowly, vertebra by vertebra. All the way up. Last thing to come up is our head. Check your alignment, nice long spine, everything is working. Let's shake out those legs because they've been crossed a long time. And then you choose whichever leg you want in front. You find what's comfortable for you. Remember which one is in front. So now we're going to take our left hand, place it next to us, and you can go onto your forearm here. You see what's good for you today. Right hand opens up to the side. Keep those shoulders pushing back and your heart pushing forward. Your core is working so you have that vertical spine. And as we inhale, we're going to lift that arm all the way up and over. Try to keep that right sit bone on the ground and feel the ribs opening up. If you can go all the way down onto your forearm, good for you. I can't today, so, and if you want to look up for a little deeper stretch on the neck, feel free. If you need to bend your arm, if you have an issue with your arms, feel free to play with the position. You can, most important thing is to keep that elbow open. And then, of course, reaching up to the sky if it's straight. Let the head be heavy, neck is relaxing, opening up, and breathe. Feel those ribs opening. Keep that right sit bone on the floor. Knees are relaxed. Breathe evenly. When in doubt, focus on your breath. Keep it even and deep. One more big breath. And let's go all the way over to the other side. One side may feel better than the other. Play with where your arm needs to be, but keep that elbow nice and open so you're opening up those left ribs now. Looking up if you want, or just straight ahead. What feels right for you today. Always have to be mindful of where we are today. Every day is different. Watch that right shoulder, it's not coming forward. We want to keep it back. Nice space between the ears and the shoulders. Breathing deeply. One more big breath. Back to center. From here, we'll take our hands and interlace them behind our back. Again, check your alignment. We're going to, on our inhale, we're going to lift our arms. They may not go high, but we're going to open our chest here. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Release the hands and roll down one more time. Palms up in front. Let the head be heavy. Breathe into it. Relax the knees, the hips. Nice deep breathing. As we warm up from the inside going out, you'll find that with time, these positions become less awkward and much more comfortable. On your next inhale, roll up slowly, vertebra by vertebra, all the way up to the top again. Find your long spine. Really grow that spine. As you inhale, feel your spine growing, even if it's a millimeter. From the base to the crown, grow that spine. Use your core here. And as you exhale, make sure your shoulders relax. We'll do that one more time. Inhale. Really filling those lungs. And exhale, relax those shoulders. Interlace the fingers behind the back. And we're going to do that again, the same asana. Inhale, lift the arms. And exhale down, slowly with control. Don't drop them down. Inhale up. Exhale down. This time, inhale up and hold it. Breathe. Nice deep breathing here. And now slowly bring those arms down with control. Release the hands. And let's shake them out. Okay, we're going to go right over onto all fours, tabletop position. Your hands, your fingers are spread, hands are beneath the shoulders, your knees are beneath your hips, your feet are parallel, facing your toes are pointing back. And again here, we're not going to relax our belly. And we're not going to hunch our backs. We're going to keep a nice tabletop. So you're using your core. The same alignment principles apply to most asanas. Using your core. Shoulders are back, heart is forward. Pelvis is kind of tilting downward. So let's do some cat-cows together. I will count it and guide the breathing. So as we inhale, we're going to really arch our backs, lifting our head, putting our hearts forward, hips are high, and exhale, chin to chest, rounding the back, lengthening the arms strong. Inhale up, and exhale down. Inhale up. Push that heart forward, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale down, chin to chest. Inhale up. Exhale down. We're going to go a little faster. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale down. Back to tabletop. And now walk your hands forward, lifting the hips, getting a 90-degree angle at your knees. Forehead to the floor or use a block. Ready, stretch those arms, lift those hips. Try to turn the insides of your elbows towards the midline, towards your ears. And breathe. Shoulders away from the ears. Lift those hips higher. Press down on the tops of your feet for a little deeper stretch. Nice deep breathing here. Opening up the shoulders, lengthening the spine, lifting those hips higher. As you release, you may need to move your forehead, your hands. Breathe into it nice and deeply. Slowly walk your hands back to under your shoulders, back to tabletop. And now find your alignment, nice strong spine. We're going to do thread the needle. So what we do is whichever hand works for you, we're going to change sides, but start one side all the way up, inhale, and then thread it through the other hand, pushing your right hand forward and put your forehead on the floor, lifting the hips high. You can use your, well, for me, it's my right hand, my back hand for you. Lift, you can put your palm straight on the floor, bend the elbow. But here we're opening up the neck and shoulders, lifting the hips. Breathe into it. You can use a cushion on your head, on your temple, if it's more comfortable. Breathe into it. Push those hips higher. You're almost ready on your shoulder and your temple here. Nice deep breathing. Couple more big breaths. And slowly come out of that, gently, easy. Back to tabletop. Find your alignment. And other side. Inhale up, thread it through. Maybe you can see me better here. You can move your, for me it's my left hand or my front arm. You can move that wherever it's comfortable. So really you want to be on your shoulder and your temple, lifting the hips high, and you can extend that arm all the way up for a deeper stretch. Breathe into it, shoulders away from the ears if possible. Reach those hands, reach through the fingers. Breathe nice and deeply here. Focus on your breath. As you release, you may need to move your forehead and your upper arm, your extended arm. Lift those hips even more. Use your core. Slowly come out of it, very gently. Back to tabletop, and let's take a break by sitting back on our heels. You can have your arms extended here, or by your side. Balasana, child's pose, And anyone can come to this position anytime. Take a break. It's a very good restorative position. Let's catch our breath. On your next exhale, come back to tabletop. And Patricia, I'm really sorry. We are going to do a couple of planks today, so you do your best. If you have issues with your arms, your wrists, you may want to go onto your forearms and do a low plank. If you're in your forearms, your elbows will be beneath your shoulders, fingers stretched out, arms, forearms are parallel. If you are doing regular, our hands are under our shoulders, and we're going to press back our legs, straight back, pushing back on our heels, on our tippy toes on the back. We don't want to sag, we don't want to hunch, we want to be nice, strong spines. Use your core, find your strength in your arms, turn those inner arms towards the front of the room, and breathe. And if you can't stay here very long, it's okay. Bend your knees down, release the toes, and you can come back to Balasana. For those who can, I would like to take it through Chaturanga today. So pushing on your toes a few inches forward, keep the elbows tucked to the ribs all the way down. Slowly with control, release the toes into Cobra, looking up, pushing the elbows up, in, shoulders back, heart forward, breathe. Nice deep breathing here. And now push onto your knees, back to tabletop. From here, curl the toes and come to our first yogi squat of the day. Find what works for you. So you really are on your toes or trying to get your heels on the floor. You can balance on your fingertips. The wider your feet, the wider your stance, the more stability you have. So you find what works for you today. You can either stay balanced on your fingertips, use your core here. Your tailbone is pushing down. Core is pushing navel towards the spine. If you feel you have your balance, take your hands to your heart. And if you want an extra challenge, lift up off your heels and hold. Find your balance, the focus. Come down slowly. Hands to the floor. Turn your feet parallel. Bend the knees and hang over. Head is heavy. Arms are heavy. Take a couple of deep breaths here. And now let's straighten the legs all the way and bend. Head and arms are heavy. Straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. You can hang on to your legs if it will help you. Waking up the hamstrings. You can also try just straightening one leg at a time. It's a different stretch. You'll get a deeper stretch in the hamstrings. We're just waking them up, so go gently. From here, take a very, very deep bend. And now you can put your hands on your hips or your knees but I want to see that nice flat back again. So no sagging and no hunching. Nice flat back, head is in line with the spine. Push those shoulders back. Use your core. Hold it. If you'd like to extend your arms, you may. And let's go back to all the way, straight legs, heavy head, heavy arms. Breathing. Keep your breath even here. Bending deeply again. Finding that tabletop. However it works for you. Shoulders back, core is working. Tailbone is really trying to tilt down towards the mat. Extend or have your arms wherever you like. Whatever's comfortable today. Head in line with the spine. And let's straighten all the way up. All the way down. All the way down. Hamstrings are starting to wake up. And from either bent or straight legs, let's roll up very slowly with control, vertebra by vertebra. All the way up. Last thing to come up is the head. Check your alignment. Big inhale up. To Samasthiti, hands to heart. Well done. We're pretty warmed up now. So this is Tadasana, mountain pose. Your feet are directly beneath your hips. Your shoulders are directly beneath your hips, above your hips rather. They're pushing back. And in fact, if we all just take a moment and fold our arms behind us, we don't want to see the arched back. So we're using our core to reduce that arch, shoulders back, heart forward, release the arms. And this is mountain pose, very strong, very, very strong pose. We are totally stable here if we are in alignment. So let's do a few cleansing breaths just to find our way, because we're now two-legged now. Together, inhale up. Exhale down through the mouth. Inhale up. Exhale out. Inhale up. Exhale out. Last time. Inhale up. Exhale out. Very good. We're going to see how our balance is today. So from Tadasana, we're going to move our weight to 1 foot. Come up to the toes of the other. I'm on my left. Toes are on my right, or flexed toes are on my right. Keep that long spine. Keep your focus. Find a point to gaze at. That will be your focus. It really helps with the balance. And we're going to lift that right leg off the ground, keeping our balance. Hands can be wherever you like. If you need to hold on to a wall, hold on to a wall. From here, let's extend that right leg. Keep your fat balance. Hold it. Slowly with control, take it slowly back, all the way through the center to the back. Keep those hips even. Hold it. Bring it back through to the front. And you can put your toes down whenever you lose your balance. It's okay. You know, some days are easier than others. So keep that balance, keep your focus. Bend that knee. Take it to tabletop. Tabletop should be either beneath the knee or above the knee, not on the knee. Find your focus, find your balance. Whoops. And remember to breathe. So as I say, some days are easier than others. Breathe. Hands can be to the heart, to the hips, out wide, holding on for dear life, to the top in our steeple, mudra. Whoops. And when you're ready, come down slowly and gracefully and lightly. Shake out those legs. We're going to do the other side, starting from Tadasana, mountain pose. Find your alignment. Let's take a big breath in and out just to center ourselves before we do the other side. Inhale, exhale. Ready, come to your toes on your left side. Find your focus. Lift those toes off the floor. One side may be easier than the other. Extend that leg to the front. Hold it. Breathe. Bring it back all the way slowly through center to the back. Keep the hips even. Keep your focus. And bring it slowly back through center to the front. Use your core here, shoulders, watch your alignment. And when you're ready, bend the knee and place it into tree. Find your focus. And breathe. Nice deep breathing. When you're ready, release it down to the ground. Shake out those legs. Yes, I'm a little bit wobbly today, but every day is different. I hope for better days tomorrow. Okay, come to the tops of your mat. Find Tadasana. We're going to take a big step back so that really our front heel is in line with our back heel. And our back foot is about a 45-degree angle, and you have to play with that to see what works well. But we're going to bend into warrior two. Your hips are going to be diagonal. Your back glute is working hard. Your back leg is strong and engaged. And you're going to bend into the front leg. You want your knee over your ankle. And of course, the wider your stance, the deeper you go. So you feel what's good for you today. Now, nice tall spine, no falling forward. You want a tall spine as always. This knee needs to be over your heel, your front heel, and don't roll on the back foot. Once you found that position, open up the arms, and now look over to your front arm, front hand. Your gaze should be over your third finger. Open the chest here. Engage the back leg. Breathe. If you could go a little deeper in your bend, in the front knee. Open the chest, shoulders back. Core is working. Your tailbone is pushing down towards the mat. Breathe evenly. Really open those shoulders. Take your left hand, place it on your left thigh, and reaching over, stretching those back, the ribs, looking up, shoulders are pushing back. Breathe. Two more big breaths. Back to warrior two. Our carpet's a bit slippery. Looking over your right, your third finger on your left hand. Push those shoulders back. Core is working. Straighten that leg. Turn that left foot parallel so you're in a wide parallel stance. Check your alignment. We don't want any arch backs here. So shoulders back, core working, and roll down slowly. Vertebra by vertebra, all the way down. Head is heavy, arms are heavy, hanging over. Breathe. The goal of this asana is to get the crown of the head on the floor. So that's a good goal. I'm certainly not there yet. Keeping the head low, let's move our hands to our right ankle. You can bend the knee here, nose to knee, or you can keep it straight for a deeper stretch. You can bend and stretch if you like. Breathe evenly. Back to center, hanging over. Catch your breath. And let's go to the left ankle. Bend and stretch, or nose to knee. Back to center. Walk your hands backwards so they're going close. Keep them centered, but to the back of towards your heels. Little deeper stretch here. And now walk it back to center. Head is still hanging over. Interlace the fingers behind the back and reach your arms high to the sky. Really opening up the chest, opening the heart. Use your core here. Legs are straight. Breathe deeply. Two more big breaths. Release the hands to the floor. Roll up slowly, vertebra by vertebra, all the way up. Head is the last thing to come up, and turn that right foot or your other foot parallel. Find your warrior two on the side. Hips are diagonal. You're bending into that front knee. Your knee is over your heel. Your back leg is engaged. Do not roll on that back foot. So ground down on the outer edge of that foot and open up the arms. Shoulders pushing back. Core working. Gazing over the right third finger of your front arm. Breathe into it. Nice even breaths. Shoulders pushing back. Core is working here. If you could go a little deeper in your bend. Front leg, great. From here, take your right hand on your right thigh, reaching over, feeling those left ribs opening up. You can look up to the sky, your hand if you want. Shoulders are pushing away from the ears. Breathe. Reach that hand to the the sky. Come back to warrior two. Straightening that leg. Back to parallel. Check your alignment. Core working. And roll down one last time. Heavy head, heavy arms, hanging over. Breathe into it. From here, walk your hands forward, keeping your heels on the ground into a modified downward dog. Lifting the hips, arms are strong. Shoulders away from the ears, lift those hips even more. Breathe deeply and evenly. Push up or onto your tippy toes. And now bend your knees down and come back to Balasana, child's pose. Arms can be extended or behind. Take a moment. Catch your breath. From here, sit on your heels, open up your knees. And now find, you might need a cushion beneath your feet, your arches, or above your buttocks, whatever works, but find an open position here, thighs are spreading out, and now we're going to walk our hands forward. And onto your forehead, reaching those hands, reaching those arms. Core is working here. Shoulders are pushing away from the ears. Heart is pushing towards the mat. If you have stiffness in your hips, imagine as you are breathing and exhaling, that stiffness is being dissipated, is gently releasing. So breathe deeply here. Shoulder blades are trying to really press together, kiss each other. Couple more big breaths. Slowly walk your hands back. Push up on your hands. Curl your toes one more time into our yogi squat. Maybe a little easier now because we are much more warmed up. Find your focus, find your balance. Pushing down on your heels. Core is working. Take your hands to your third eye if you want. Keeping your focus, your balance. You want to lift up off your heels. Little deeper stretch. If your hands are on the floor, let's all put them on the floor. Turn those feet parallel, pushing back up into Uttanasana, full forward fold. Straight legs if possible. Breathing. Half forward fold, lengthening the spine, pushing those shoulders back, finding that tabletop, head in line with the spine. Breathing. Back to full forward fold, let the head be heavy. and roll up slowly, vertebra by vertebra, all the way up. Big inhale, back to Samasthiti here. Okay, we're going to do sun salutation A, slowly, modified where we can. If you don't want to do chaturanga, don't have to do it. Feel your body today, starting together. Big inhale up. Exhale down, full forward fold, hinge from the hips. Couple of big breaths here. On your next inhale, half forward fold, lengthening that spine, pushing the shoulders back, use your core. Focus on your breath. Back to full forward fold. Hands, bend the knees, hands flat on the floor. Into plank. You can avoid it if you want, I don't care. Fine plank. Long spine, no sagging. Strong spine, long spine. For those who want to go through chaturanga, please do. For those who want to gently place your knees down, release the toes. You can go into Balasana, or I would really want you to go into Cobra. So, if you're in plank, let's go through chaturanga together, all the way down, release the toes into Cobra or upward facing dog, lifting that chest high, pushing the shoulders back. Curl the toes into downward dog, lifting those hips high, pushing down on the heels. You can pedal the feet here if you want. You can move your hips around if you like. Just really our first proper downward dog of the day. Feel it, feel what your body needs. Breathe. Step or jump your feet between your hands into full forward fold. Couple of big breaths here. Half forward fold, lengthening the spine. Full forward fold, exhale. And all the way up to the top, inhale. Back to Samasthiti here, exhale. We'll go a little bit faster. Together, inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up, half forward fold. Exhale down, either through chaturanga or into cobra, whichever you prefer, or upward facing dog. Curl the toes, downward dog. Really pushing down on the heels, lifting those hips high. Let's stay here a moment. From here, come onto your toes. Slowly bend your knees down. Release the toes. Walk your hands out, lifting the hips high. Pushing the hips high, lengthening those arms. Pressing down on the tops of your feet. Should feel a lot easier now we warmed up. Catch your breath. Get your breath back even. Two more big breaths. Walk your hands back to tabletop. Sit back on your heels. Move onto your hips and come to this position here. We don't have too much time left, so just quickly, our feet are in line with our sit bones, hip width apart, nice tall spine, holding onto your knees. Core is working, shoulders pushing back, heart pushing forward. Flex your feet. Keep that nice tall spine. You may need to push your feet further out. Feel what's right for you today. Grow your spine. Open up the arms. Big inhale up. Exhale, head down. If you can, hold on to the bottoms of your feet. Let your head be heavy here. Let's take a couple of big breaths. Don't let your knees splay out. Keep them parallel. Okay. Now keeping your feet flexed, try to lengthen that spine, holding onto the bottoms of your feet or your ankles, or if you have a strap, lengthen out of your hip sockets. And now as you exhale, keep holding the bottoms of your feet or your ankles, and exhale, put your toes to the floor, release your head down. Breathe. On your next inhale, come to that long diagonal spine, flexing the feet, lifting out of your hip sockets, pushing the shoulders back. Lengthen that spine. Core is working. Inhale. And now exhale, placing the feet down. Head is heavy. Very good. From there, keep your head heavy. Extend the legs straight out. Holding onto your toes or your ankles still. Hamstrings are fairly warm, so it should feel good. Nose to knees. Two more big breaths here. And roll up slowly, releasing the hands all the way back up to Tadasana. Strong stance here, or seated position. Feet are flexed. Same principles apply. Shoulders pushing back, heart pushing forward, core is working, legs are engaged. Right hand opens up, all the way to the top, reaches over to the opposite, the outer part of your left foot. Your left hand goes behind you and a little twist here. Not an easy position, but very good stretch. Breathe into it, looking over the left shoulder. Two more breaths. Back to center. Tadasana. Right, left hand all the way up, reaching over to your ankle or your calf or your outer ankle and twisting. Looking over your right shoulder now. Push your shoulders back if you can. Both feet are flexed. Really good stretch for the IT band, the outer part of the leg. And of course, the internal organs. One more big breath. And back to Tadasana. From here, roll down very slowly. Use control in your core. Slowly, vertebra by vertebra, all the way down. Last thing to go down is your head. Your feet are still working all the way down. take a moment to feel what it's like lying down. If you relax your glutes, you'll find that your back, your lower back hollows. So I want you to now engage your legs so your knees are already facing the ceiling, your toes are facing the ceiling, they are flexed. Your core is engaged so you reduce that hollow in your back. Open up the arms nice and wide. Feel the strength. This is Tadasana on the floor, mountain pose on the floor. Let's bring both knees into the chest. Give yourself a very big hug. Interlace the fingers so you're giving yourself a hug, and let's rock side to side. Gently massaging the lower back. Keep the right knee into the chest. Extend the left leg all the way down to the floor. Point or flex that left foot. Open, keep your left hand on your left hip, opening up the right thigh without letting that left hip come off the floor. So really feel that groin stretch. Bring that knee towards your, really towards your elbow. Relax the neck. You can extend that leg all the way out if you like. Bring it to the top and slowly across to the other side. Feeling again that big IT stretch on the outer part of the right leg. It won't go very far. Back to the center. Bring it into the chest. Big hug. And take it over to the left side. Into a twist. Opening up the right arm and looking at the right hand if you can. Try to get that right shoulder onto the mat. Your left leg is working. As you breathe, try to, as you exhale, try to really get a little deeper in your twist. Nice deep breathing here. One more big breath. Back to center. And extend the right leg, bringing the left knee into center. Give it a big hug. Right leg is working. Check your core is working. Extend that leg to the ceiling. I'm sorry. Bring it back in. Right hand on right hip, bringing the left thigh towards the mat without compromising the right hip. Watch your neck, watch your shoulders. Breathe into it. Extend it if you like. Bring it to the top and slightly over to the right. Won't go far, but it's a very good stretch on the outer leg. The right leg is still working. Watch your neck, shoulders. Bring it back to the top. Bring it to the chest. Left leg to the chest. Breathe. And now take the left thigh all the way over to the right side, opening up the left arm. Finding that twist one more time. Reaching those fingers away from the body. Breathing into it. Left shoulder pushing down towards the mat. Breathe. Nice and deep. One more big breath. Back to center. Bring that right knee into chest too. Give yourself a nice hug and rock side to side, releasing the lower back one more time. And when you're ready, extend both legs all the way to the floor. Feet should be about a foot apart. And now release the ankles. Just let them relax. Release your knees, your hips, shoulders, chest. You should have a very nice, easy neck. Your jaw, your facial muscles, let it all go. Open up your arms, palms up to the sides. If you have something to cover your eyes, now is the time. If you feel a little bit vulnerable today, place your right hand on your heart, left hand on your belly. Relax your shoulders, your elbows, closing your eyes. Ready, just letting go, finding your peace inside. Let go.